Dear viewers, welcome back my blazor playlist. In this episode, I will discuss how we can call child components method from parent components. Blazor has ref directive. Using this directive, we can call not only child component methods, but also we can access child components public properties from parent component. Let's see. Okay, let's add a reserve component. So here the component will be child counter. Now also let's add a CS file for this component. So make this class partial. Let's remove this code section from here. And this is the counter component. Here we can see this code is for displaying counter. Let's cut this code from here and paste the child counter. And here I am declaring private field integer current count, and by default it is 0. And I'm adding a method to increment this count, and this method will be public method so that we can access this method from the parent component. And inside here I'm adding a child component, child counter, so that the counter will be displayed in browser. Let's run this application. This is the counter. Here we can see the counter and current count is 0. When I click this count button, this counter will be incremented. To increment this counter, I need to call this increment count method, which is inside the child component from the counter component. Let's do it. So we first need to declare an instance of child counter. It should be get set. And then we need to add a ref keyword, and then we need to add a ref directive, and this directive should be assigned to this instance. Now we can access child counter methods and properties using this instance. Let's add a on click event, and the event handler of this event is handle click. Let's define the handle click event handler method here. It should be private void, and inside the handle click method I am calling the increment count is. Let's see in browser. Here let's click the count. There is no changes. Let's add a debug pointer first here, then inside the increment count method Let's see. Let's click count. Here we can see the handle click has been called, and then F5. So increment count has also been called, but no change is in browser. This is because I need to add here state has changed. Let's save and see in browser. Here we can see the counter is true. Let's click again, again. Now we can see the counter is 3.